person that wrote in this book. Just to let you know, there were two other authors that I know of. Augur wrote chapter 31, and King Lemuel wrote chapter 31, and Augur, wrote chapter 30. And also remember in 1 Kings, when he asked for this wisdom, he got the wisdom right away. When he asked for it, anybody want to read 1 Kings 3 and 28?
When all Israel heard the verdict the king had given, they held the king in awe, because they saw that he had wisdom from God by justice.
Yeah, he was going out. If you look back at this story in this 1 Kings 3rd chapter, you'll see that this was about the women that had the baby, and one baby died. And then she lied to put him in the arm and said, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Now, what are we going to do? Because one claims it's the baby and one claims it was the baby. Well, his wisdom in this story showed right away. And how he presented it to him showed who the true mother was. Because remember, they was going to cut the baby in half. Mm-hmm. But the real mother said, no. See, that wisdom snuck right in there quickly. So he asked for something and he got it, and it was benefiting his people, and they saw it. So when you get to verse 2, it says, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. This verse tells you why Solomon wrote the book. It was to give the reader of the book and the verses wisdom and instruction. This is what this book is about, wisdom and instructions. When you have wisdom and then follow the instructions is how the wisdom works. See, if you get wisdom and you don't utilize it with the instructions from the wisdom, it's not going to work. They don't go together if you don't put them together. And these are both for understanding and to give you insight on how things are perceived. He knew that the true wisdom also comes from the Lord. He didn't say it's about me. I know everything. I've been reading books. I've been doing this. He asked the Lord to give him wisdom. So he went to the only one that could give you wisdom, because the other ones are foolish. So he went to the one that could give him wisdom. And there is a difference. Remember, there's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. Wisdom incorporates knowledge. It's part of wisdom. And good judgment and knowledge is facts and information. Knowledge tells you how to drive a car. Mm-hmm. Wisdom tells you how to drive it safely.
And yes.
And how to drive it correctly. So know the difference, because there is a difference. Mm-hmm. And to receive the instruction of wisdom in verse 3, justice and judgment and equity. Another reason for the book. Uh-oh. So he's telling you, when you open the book, this is why it is. He states here is to help others gain an understanding of judgment and equity. You have to come to this teaching / reading with an open mind. If you come in here and you know everything, this book ain't going to help you.
No.
It ain't going to help you. You got to come in here with an open mind. You also got to come in here with the ability to adapt and change. I didn't put this on my lesson plan, but that's what you have to do when you read this book. Because if you read it with an open mind, you will change. Because you ain't doing what it's telling you. I know, because I ain't doing always what it's telling me to do with it. So you the same.
Just to point in right quick, another point, brother teacher, wisdom is not about age either.
No.
And sometimes we can get that, as we get older in life, or we say seasoned,
yes,
or even seasoned saints, we feel that we have, acquired so much knowledge and wisdom, but that's not always so.
No. And we going to get on this too, because I know some folks say, I'm old, I'm wise. No, you just old. You just old. As God's children, we should always be concerned with justice. Mm-hmm. As God's children,
yes,
every one of us should be concerned with justice. Anybody want to read Proverbs 29 and 7?
The righteous care about justice for the poor, but the wicked have no
concern. The righteous care about it. We care about justice for the poor because they ain't got the voice. And the wicked, they don't care about it. These parts of the verse, justice, judgment, and equity, speak to the true righteousness of God. Doing that which is just to God and man, and I put God first, and man, and wisdom will truly teach you that. See, this wisdom will teach you that. Wisdom teaches you that God is first. Love me above all. Then go to your brother and sister. Because you know what? In that mix of going to your brother and sister, you might have somebody that lead you astray. He won't. So that wisdom tells you who to go to. Right? Hey, that's right. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. It's verse 4. This is not an insult when it speaks to the simple one. It's not an insult. It speaks to the one that is lacking in education / knowledge. And it can be of the word of the world or of the word of God. It can be either one. We all have needed instruction and a teacher at some point in our lives. We did not come out the womb knowing the word. We did not come out the womb knowing math and science and history. We have all needed instruction. For moral character, we have needed instruction. For guidance in life, we have needed instruction. And thank God for putting people in front of us that help guide us. See, this book will make the youth or the young in knowledge. And when I say youth,